Well, hello there, darling. As you can see, I am not in my normal setup, and I am happy for it. If you're new here, welcome to Closing Open Wounds. My name is Kalisha, your cousin, here to chit chat with you. So, for all my returning cousins, what it do, shorty? Yeah, your girl is in a different setup, and you're going to see a lot more of this. I want to prepare you. I talked about my new job, and you heard the testimony of how being in property management for many years, I wanted to switch things up. My kids are older, they're grown. One is out of the house and one is on his way. I wanted to get out of being a property manager. I wanted to travel and do what I love to do. I wanted to have that freedom and not be stationary anymore. And when I tell you God delivered, He delivered. So I am traveling, and currently I'm in Virginia, and I am going to do a review about this quaint boutique motel hotel called the Meeting Room. And I'll get into that in another video, but that's where I'm at right now. And it is the cutest little spot. Look out for my review on that in my upcoming videos. You're going to love it. But that's not why we're talking today. Okay. We are talking about why I'm not buying a house. I'm not going to do it. Now you can do what you want to do. You can keep up with the Joneses, and if you need it, if it's the needs of your family, you have a growing family, you're newly married and everything, do you. But let me tell you what I've learned what the wealthy people are doing when it comes to housing and residential facilities and luxury facilities, and what the wealthy people are doing, what your lawyers, what your doctors, your engineers, what are they doing when it's time for retirement? Let's talk about it. So I've been in property management since 2013, started as a leasing consultant, worked my way up, was a property manager for many years, got tired of it, and I actually started a new position as a leasing marketing specialist. Love it. I absolutely love it. I don't want to be in charge anymore. I'm not in charge anymore, and I love it. But let me tell you what I noticed back in about 2016. Excuse me. I was a assistant property manager at a luxury facility in Cinnaminson, New Jersey. Very brief, short of time. You don't remember me. Don't worry about it. And what I learned there at this luxury condo facility in Cinnaminson is the people that I was touring were all retired doctors, lawyers, real estate agents, engineers. And what they were doing was they were downsizing. They had gotten up in age, the kids had been way out of the house, and they didn't need so much space. So a lot of them were selling their homes, and they opted to either buying or renting one of these condos. And I started thinking, I said, that makes so much sense. Think about it. When you rent a house, you're responsible for everything. If your hot water heater breaks, if there's electrical work that needs to be done, the roof needs to be done, the plumbing, etc. You get what I'm saying, right? You're responsible for all of that. But with these smart people we're saying the hell with all of that. Let me rent something. Whereas, hey, if something's broke, maintenance, come fix it. Come do it. They didn't have to worry about taking out the trash, pulling it to the curb, snow removal, fall, with the trees and the leaves and all of that, landscaping, cutting the grass. They didn't have to worry about that anymore in their retirement years. And I say, you know what? They are on to something. So that's when my wheels started turning. Okay. And of course, a lot of them was our Caucasian counterparts. I always be taking notes. Okay. So I'm like, you know what? I don't know. But at that time, my kids were still kind of young. They were teenagers for the most part. I had a teenager, and I think my youngest probably was like 10 or something like that. And I said, okay. And, me and my spouse at the time, we wanted to buy a house, but it just never happened. So, well, glory be to God because the marriage wound up not working, right? So now I'm divorced. So, as years go on and my kids are getting older and we start discussing their plans for what they're going to do with their lives, I realize as a single woman, why do I need to buy a house? So my kids, especially my youngest, he kind of got upset. I'm like, Mom, you don't want to buy a house? You want to stay in this townhouse? I'm renting out a townhouse. And I absolutely love my townhouse. It's affordable for me and it's enough room for me. I'm not buying a house. I have talked to a few different real estate agents that do not recommend buying a house in this market right now. Now, like I said before, this is not for everybody. This is just my point of view as a single woman. Um, so if you have a budding family, then skip the video. This is not for you. But now, if you have an older parent that needs to go into assisted living facility or a condo that you can rent, then do that. I just do not. It costs a lot. The real estate people, the realtors that I've been talking to, do not recommend it. I know real estate agents that rent because it seems to be more feasible. You guys know that. Look at the market right now. Look at what the taxes are right now. You know what I mean? It's a lot. You know what I mean? So I don't want to put myself through that. And I'm just sharing the knowledge with you. Me being and this is what prompted this video. I am at a wonderful facility that I'm working at where my job sent me in Fairfax, Virginia. Little did I know that Fairfax, Virginia is a very, very well to do place. It's very expensive here. I mean, the one bedrooms are going for where I'm working at, it's about $1,600 or say, let's just say, for a one bedroom flat. Okay. And they have some two bedrooms and it goes on and on and on. But the thing about it is, a lot of our older seniors, 55 and older, they are opting into this form of living. They are downsizing. They are selling their homes. I just want to talk to the person that feels as though, and maybe you and your spouse, your significant other, maybe just you alone, you do not have to buy a house if you don't want to. You're not less of a person because, oh, I bought my house. People are paying for it and they're not even enjoying their life. So I don't want you to feel bad because you don't want to buy a house. You don't have to. I don't want you to be peer pressured into buying a house like everyone else just because everyone else is doing it. Now, back in the day, in the 90s, early 2000s, it was very feasible and it made sense to buy a home. I dig it. But if you're like me and it's 2025 and you're single, or even if, like I said, you're in a relationship, you don't have any children or whatever, it seems to be more cheaper to just rent. And people always say, oh, well, you're giving them the money. But guess what? If you don't pay your taxes, the state is coming to get your house. So is it really yours? You still have taxes that you need to pay on your house once the mortgage and the loan is taken care of. So I don't recommend. Now, to each his own. You can have your opinion. This is not law. This is not Cleisha knows everything and do what Cleisha says. It's not that at all. It's just that it's just not for me. And I love this with this new job, how I can just get up and go and not have to worry about anything. And if something malfunctions in my home, I'll call the landlord. I'll call the office. Hey, fix this. I'll be out. You can go in, fix it, and do what you need to do. It works for me. So don't feel pressured if you haven't bought a house. So, you know, And that's all I wanted to tell you guys. I'm enjoying my time here. Again, there will be another video about my experience now with this new job in Cliche 2.0. And I think I'm going to title it Not Settling, something like that, because I'm not settling anymore. I'm living my best life, my soft life. I am, what do you guys call it now? Manifesting the life that I want. It is here. So look for that video as well. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I am going to be coming to you guys with a lot of content from various places. I'm going to be doing more reviews on these cute hotels and different places that I am experiencing while I'm working. Okay, talk about a 2-for-1. Okay, talk about buy one, get one free. Okay, like two birds, one stone. Like, I'm loving it. Like, share, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. And don't forget, my birthday's coming up in October. Did you subscribe? You just coming in and going, and you ain't even subscribed. You're not going to help your cousin out for her birthday. October is coming. Y'all know I wanted 500 subscribers for my birthday, and you can help me. And I would love you if you did. Well, I love you anyway, so it doesn't matter. But I love you guys. I will see you in the next video. Take care.